How you doing, sir?
Doing well.
Travis Howell, I'll be proud of CRM.
Stuff down?
Please do.
All right, great. How things going today?
Very well today.
Great, great. So I was doing some research on yourself and your company, and I noticed that you went to the University of Kentucky.
Sure did.
Okay, that's right. You live in Louisville, so I got a dying question to ask. Who do you pull for? Pull for the Cards or pull for the Cats?
Good. I mean, when they're playing, my blood runs blue.
That's what I'm talking about. Grew up right around outside Lexington, so definitely the same.
Just south of Lexington.
Where at?
Chesapeake County.
Okay, I'm from Danville, Will County.
We're close. I've played you in football many times.
Sorry.
Very true.
Well, I'd like to congratulate you first off for being one of the top 100 best companies to work for. And I was doing some research on Gentech, and they just seem like a great company to work for. Would you agree with that?
Oh, I've been very pleased with them.
Right, that's great. So how are you doing? How is your company out of Louisville doing?
Well, keep in mind, my company is based in South San Francisco.
Right.
Okay. Our sales managers live anywhere that's convenient for them within their region, and then our salespeople are scattered all over the country. So I'm having a pretty decent year. It's coming in well. Company's meeting their numbers a little ahead, and as a whole, my individual products are doing well also.
That's great. So you're just based in Louisville, and then you just kind of have a territory outside of Louisville, or how does that work?
Well, basically, the sales manager is responsible for, we have two managers which split the U.S. as far as number that are considered our regional managers. Our district managers usually have approximately 10 reps that they're covering. And then our individual salespeople actually do more than what most management people do. They're responsible for at least one, if not two states, so more than that.
So needless to say, you have lots of customers and potential clients and people you do business with. So let me ask you this question. Do you use a current CRM system, customer relationship system? Salesforce.com? And what do you notice about Salesforce? Is it effective for your company? Does it work for you? Are there things you would like to improve with Salesforce?
Well, there's always room for improvement.
Exactly.
Basically, they have been able to gather the data that we need. We do find the process quite cumbersome. I find it is very slow for my sales representatives. And at the same time, I need the ability to integrate multiple systems.
Okay. I'm glad you said that, because with our product, with Omniprise, we can do exactly those things. Now, our company, to give you a little bit of background, we were founded in 2008, so we're pretty recently out there as a company, an organization. And I noticed that you all are the founders in the biotechnological industry. So needless to say, you're up to date with technology. Is that correct?
That's putting it mildly.
Exactly. So basically what we're going to do is improve your technologies, improve your system, not make it slow and cumbersome, and integrate it with your company and help you out. Because the way I look at it, you all are a very successful company. If you're in the top 100 of all these different Forbes, you got different people that are always just giving good input about your company. You want to stay there. You want to sustain that and be effective and improve for the long run.
If I don't improve, I'm gone.
Exactly. That's where I feel that we can help you today. Omniprise CRM is a great system that will improve. It's much better than Salesforce. It's gonna do all these benefits and stuff to your company that is really gonna help you out. And I will go into that later, but I'm gonna ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. So you talked about some concerns and some problems of your current system. Now, and you talked about how you all are great with technology and how the leaders in technology in your field. So my question is, do you supply your salespeople with iPhones, smartphones, the iPads, stuff like that that will help them make sales, stay up to date with technologies, and increase revenues?
Every salesperson has an iPhone, an iPad, and a MacBook.
All right. Well, what's great about this brings me to my next point, is that with our product, Omniprise, we actually have a downloadable app to the iPhone. And you can have it at the palm of your hand. It's free, no cost to anybody. You just download it. And basically anywhere there's an internet wireless hookup, You can have your customer base. It's portable and wherever you want.
Okay, now that may be an issue because, keep in mind, this is, we're covering the entire continental US. You wouldn't believe the number of places where Wi-Fi is not available.
Exactly, especially out in the country and stuff like that. Well, well then that leads me to another question. Do you do most of your business in like a city region, or do you do a lot outside where there would be no wireless connection?
Well, you do have, your greatest concentration is usually in the metropolitan areas. However, if I have a salesperson traveling from one metropolitan area to another, then I don't want them having downtime in between.
But is there a way that with your current system, you can do that? You can't do that either with your current system, is that correct?
No, we can't. That's one of our downfalls. And I would very much be able to, like to be able to operate at least off a 3G system.
Of course.
But, you know, then again, that makes it very slow for us.
Right. So if that's going to be a problem regardless until technology changes, but you never know the way that everything's changing within the next 5 to 10 years. There could be wireless everywhere.
Could be, but right now that's not my issue. I mean, right now I would rather have a system that I can download onto my computer, that I can update my files and wherever I'm at, and then have it the next time that it has Wi-Fi access, have the computer update it. I don't like the cloud-based system because I don't always have access. Okay, and that's critical for me. I need it when I need it. You'd be surprised the number of parking garages you can't get a signal in. Okay?
I bet.
All right, so I mean, that is an issue that we deal with, because I need something that I can download to my iPad to have the basic information there. My reps want to pull it up, and then if they want to make changes, they can input it, and then later on have it communicate with the cloud.
That's perfect. We also offer Omniprise on iTunes as well. So it's also downloadable to iTunes. So it will keep better technology for your system. Obviously, you're a company that is critical. Technology is vital to your company. So we want to keep it that way. We want to keep you as one of the top grocers, top sellers. So we want to do what we can and offer these apps on iTunes and whatever that will help you out. So we were addressing the issues. Other than the issue of the Wi-Fi, what would you say your probably biggest concern with your current system is?
Well, one, when my rep goes to save a call, we have them time it takes 17 to 18 seconds just to save. It's frustrating. Okay. Especially if the rep says, okay, I've gone through my morning, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to enter 5 or 6 calls. If they're waiting that much time in between each update, then you've got to refresh and bring the next one up. That's too much downtime, and you got to realize, as a salesperson yourself, that's ineffective. Well, more importantly than that, that takes away from the attitude of the sales rep. I want them out there face to face with the physician. This should be minimized. I don't want their time taken up doing this.
Right. And that is the whole point behind the system. The number one objective that I see for your company is that it's going to increase your productivity by switching from Salesforce to Omniprise. What I mean by this system is way more organized, way more effective, faster, efficient. It uploads every 60 seconds. Instead of your 17 to 18 seconds that you have to wait just to save one thing, this system is always updated. It is current. It is free to use anywhere you have a connection. So do you feel like that would be a benefit to your company?
It's possible. If it does what you say it'll do, that might be an advantage.
Exactly. And all this time and the stuff is organized, it's going to save you time and save you money. And it's going to keep your company sustainable for the future. You gotta smile about that, because you want to make more money. Am I wrong? So you just want to upgrade your current system, and you want to increase your productivity. And that's what I feel is the most important benefit that Omniprise can bring to Genentech.
Okay. Now keep in mind, I got one other issue.
Okay.
Okay, my issue is I'm in the most heavily regulated industry in the world. Okay, I need to be able to make sure the compliance is there and we're able to keep track of every piece of information, as well as being able to integrate that with multiple systems. One of the reasons we go with Salesforce.com is it is integrated with our expense reports to be able to coordinate the amount of money that's been spent on the meal with the physician's offices or the number of people that were in attendance, and break that down to an individual person, and then be able to tabulate that data on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis, and on a yearly basis, to then generate the report which is going into the FDA.
Well, that is a concern, but it shouldn't be a concern, because with our system, we can tailor your personal settings. We have 3 different levels of OmniPrice CRM. We have a standard, a premium, and an advanced. And obviously the advanced is just specifically tailored to your company. You can check those files. You can check all the things that you've had.
I don't want to check them. I want to know it's checking them, and it's bringing to my attention the outliers.
That's exactly what it will do. It will monitor all these things, and you will be able to look at your sales and how you're doing in this territory, how you're doing in this territory, and if this person is meeting the par, is expecting what they're supposed to be producing. So that should not be a concern for you. Do you have any other issues or concerns?
Oh yeah, I have lots of issues and concerns. Like I said, you don't realize what's at risk here. And basically, we're talking about $17 billion a year.
Right.
Okay, now, I only have to have one rep screw up. I only have to have one piece of information dropped. And I've got an FDA summons. Okay, I may very well have a subpoena, and I've definitely got the company on the front page of the Wall Street Journal.
And we don't want to do any of those things.
Exactly.
And it's not going to happen either.
How are you going to guarantee that?
Well, we have a secure system, effective, up to date with technology. It is not, we're not out here, we would not be targeting a big company like Genentech if we knew we couldn't succeed. Obviously, you have shown some interest in our company, or we wouldn't be meeting right now. So basically, our company is here to help. We are not full of baloney like some of these other people that you're going to talk to. We can prove, I can give you a demo right now, and you can play with it for the next couple of days, and it will easily show that our company is legit, and it will work for a company like yours. I'm trying to keep your sales going up like this, and not to do this. This product will do that.
This product is not going to affect my sales.
It's going to keep you more organized. It's going to keep your customer base always at the palm of your hand, and it's going to keep you saving time, saving money. When you have to waste these 17 to 18 seconds just to upload, that's awful. We can do that 1 to 2 seconds. Think about how much time that's going to save over the long run. How much time you can spend going out to profits, going out to target different places to make more money. Do you understand that this will increase productivity?
Now, do you understand that my reason for that is not the time? My reason is the frustration that my representative feels. Okay? That's my concern. My concern is I want to minimize the paperwork burden, the administration burden for my representatives. That's not making me any money. When they're well motivated, when they feel like the company's behind them, and they're there talking to the physicians, that's where money is made.
Exactly. And we want to keep you making that money. I don't want to, I want to be honest with you. I don't want to sit here and just pound you with baloney and stuff like that. And I'm just being respectful to you, respectful to me. I'm going to save your time as well. We've been talking about this time the whole time. But basically, we have a great company. We have a great product. I can give you a demo. I actually have a card on the back. If you scan that into your iPhone, it will go right to our demo. You can play around with it. It's really it's up to you. You can, get a feel for if you like it or not. And other than that, I don't know what else to tell you, because unless you try it, you'll know for sure whether or not you like it or not.
Okay, look forward to do that.
Is that fair?
That's fair enough, that's fair enough. Before we can do that, we got to have a confidentiality agreement.